And we are back at Up North at 4. Today we have Rachel joining us from Rhinelander Chamber Community Engagement Member Director. Rachel, thank you so much for coming on, taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, anytime. So tell us a little bit about, this is the second year running a Community Expo event.
Yes, it's the second annual Up North Community Expo, and we are very excited. All
right, so we were a big part of this last year, for the first one, and we thought it was successful last year, but I heard you already have more businesses signed up this year?
Businesses and nonprofits,
And nonprofits. So the goal here is what? What's the reach of this is to do what?
So originally the idea for this came out of COVID, and we said, how can we best help our businesses and our nonprofits? And we thought, what better way to do that than to put them in front of the community more? And so we said, let's have this massive expo. We have people coming from 7 counties away. We have 84 different booths this year. It really is a huge event, and we kind of promote it as anything you want to do. You come and see what people have, learn what people do, network. You can buy some things. It's a great opportunity.
And so when exactly is it held, and is there tickets to it? Where can people find out more information?
Yep, this event is completely free. So it'll be held next week, Thursday at the Hodag Dome. That way we have lots of room to keep expanding into future years. It's from 11 to 5. And then we also have an Expo After Hours event, which will be from 5:30 to 7:30 that same night, and that is at the Roman Cinema. And that's similar to what Tomahawk does a little bit, where we have some different vendors with kind of taste testing, some beer, some wine, and some foods, and it's just kind of a relaxing night. That event is $10 at the door.
But once again, she said the Hodag Dome, that place is huge, of course.
Massive.
And it holds everyone, and it's kind of like you're all lined up in rows, and you can kind of meander between all these expoers. Is that probably the right word for them?
Yes, we'll call them
And you
expoers.
learn a whole ton of everything.
Yes.
And you had no idea these things existed in the community until you actually see and talk to these people.
Absolutely. And the nice thing is we've got nonprofits who, you know, sometimes they're looking for volunteers, sometimes they just want to share what they do. We have 34 booths of people that are looking for employees. So if you're looking for jobs, that's a great opportunity to do that. You learn different technologies. You know, you were there last year, and you know, you can see all the camera equipment. It's fun to see. It's fun to network and see what you find.
So definitely for those in looking for a job, then you would probably recommend maybe even bringing your resume.
Absolutely, bring your resume. In fact, we give a map out to everybody that comes in the door, and all the booths that are hiring have a star by them. So it's very clear where you can go.
Crazy well organized. It's great.
Okay.
Your reach, though, you said 7 counties.
Yes.
How come so big?
Because we know that so many businesses, they're not just here. They're not just in Rhinelander. They're not just in Tomahawk. They're not just in Eagle River. We really wanted to bring the North Woods together, and we said, let's have one big giant expo because it really gets the most viewers to your business or your nonprofit.
So if you're thinking about starting a business, if you're thinking about looking for a job, if you're thinking about networking, if you're thinking about meeting the community and seeing what's out there, this is all under one big roof.
Exactly.
At the dome.
Exactly.
Tarp, dome, whatever it's under, right?
Yes.
All that's there.
Well, I think it is great because it's obviously it's going to be filled, right? Last year was a huge success, so this year will be even bigger. Well, at least we hope for it, or we hope to.
Yes.
Bring in a lot of people.
One more time, when is it again, and how do we get there?
Next week, Thursday, March 7th. Just drive on down to the Hodag Dome. Entrance is completely free from 11 to 5.
So parking
And bring
is free.
your resume also.
Bring your resume.
If you're interested in work.
And we do have more room for vendors. So if you would still like to join us, contact me tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Is the deadline.
Tomorrow's the deadline.
Close the business tomorrow is a deadline for that. So
we have
and you
still
should
a few days.
Be a part of it because it really is a great piece to be a part of.
It really is. And, you know, a lot of the people who have joined us already this year, they have some great marketing behind the whole event. We've included people's names on JFW, on various radio stations, newspapers. The publicity is huge for each vendor that attends.
Here we go.
All right. Well, thank you, Rachel. Come check out the expo, and we'll be right back after this event.
After this event, break.